Hi to my Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is going to be your Aquarius full moon reading. We're going to be diving into the energies this week and following a little bit after because that's how the full and new moons work. We have the Magician, all right, for the tarot card, and then we also have Narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. So let's dive into this and see what we got going on. I feel like the energy that I'm getting already is that you are powering through a very toxic situation under this Aquarius full moon. Like, you are beating the odds. Someone was really doubting you and how you were going to come out on top of a situation. But you let people have their opinions about you. You grinded in private. You did what you had to do. And now you're blossoming. Now you're in a really good spot. Now you're winning awards. Now you have a really good job. Like, you did the things that you had to do. Queen of Pentacles. This full moon in Aquarius can be very awarding to my fire signs, right? The ones that put the work in, the ones that held themselves accountable. We have the Justice. Yeah, you're getting your just due. This is fair that you elevate. This is fair that you come up because you've been really focused. You've been really doing your thing, right? You're coming out on top under this Aquarius full moon. I love that. And yes, Nine of Pentacles. And what could be what shakes this up is a very kind of a disruptive situation. I will say that is like the ugh about it. Like, yes, you're blossoming, yes, you're doing well, but it's unfortunate what you lost along the way, or the connection that you lost along the way. But then again, is it a loss, right? It's you're gaining new things, right? You're moving forward, you're elevating, right? We do have the Six of Pentacles, and then we also have the Lovers. So that's what I said, like, what could have disrupted this situation. Yup. What's gonna come out of this is beautiful, but before you get there, just being transparent, something's gonna happen first. It has to be a buildup. It has to be, right, this kind of final situation that happens that serves as a catalyst for you breaking away and doing the things that you need to do. Now, this does have to do with a romantic relationship. However, it may not be your romantic partner. This could stand for like your parents, or your guardians, or a relationship, say that maybe you live with your sister and her husband, or just an example. So yes, with the Lovers, this has something to do with like a romantic relationship, but I feel like this is something that you're breaking apart from. This is something that you are, who had a similar reading to this, I believe, was water sign. So if you have water sign placements, make sure you read that, go to that reading too. Nine of Wands is here. This is letting me know that you kind of played it safe for a while, and you were just kind of like trying to avoid certain things, trying to, some people, like, I feel like somebody just kept stepping on your toes. They kept making you feel uncomfortable, right? And some of you, they could have been doing this purposely, and this is in your home, right? The Hierophant is here. But you kept yourself protected. You kept your boundaries. They were talking, yeah, a word is going to get around, ooh, that this person, they have been gossiping about you. They've been talking to you, bad about you to other people, saying things behind your back, complaining about you. This is the moon though, so this is things that they've been doing in hidden. But it's like, or you're gonna find out. Some of you are just tapped in enough to feel the energy from people, and some of you, it's gonna be very blatantly in your face, right? Where it's like, you can't ignore that this person is being shady. You can't ignore that this person is purposely doing things to upset you. You can't ignore these things, right? We have the Tower here. So like I said, although you are gonna come out on top with this situation, it has to happen that you break away from a home foundation, a partnership that you thought that was healthy and supportive, or a home unit, You got to break away. You got to trust that you have good fate and karma coming your way. We got the Wheel of Fortune. And some of you already know this. You're like, it's a matter of time. Some of you, I do see like romance stepping in with this too. The Page of Cups. You can have a romantic partner that's extremely supportive towards you, extremely kind and generous. They want to help you get away from whatever toxicity is going on. You got the King of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Be careful of that, because I feel like it's a lot of, like, when you're going through things and you're asking for help, and it could be also that this is you asking your partner for help or a friend for help, like, hey, I need a place to stay. Hey, I need to get away. I need help or support with this. Be very careful of who you are asking for help, right? We've seen this at the bottom of the deck earlier with narcissists. You don't want to potentially run away from one situation and get caught up in the same trap of somebody being dictating, controlling, and a narcissist, somebody that's too full of themselves. They're posing as somebody that I'm dependable, you can trust me. But behind all of that is not what it is. So you guys just want to be careful with who you're asking for help and support from. Two of Swords. You might as well damn near not ask anybody. Definitely not ask a partner or somebody that you're not too fond of. You're actually being pushed towards your own individual path and helping yourself, fire sign. Like, the universe does not want you to keep escaping into your romantic partnerships or running to this person or running to that person. It wants you to pick yourself up and pivot and move forward as your own individual. It's possible. You have to believe in yourself. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to end up bouncing around to just toxic people. Because you're in a vulnerable state. So you guys want to be careful under this Aquarius full moon. Yes, you want to lean on community and your community resources, of course. But when it comes to betting on a partner, like, I'm just strongly getting like going to a partner is not the best thing to do. We got the Emperor. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Don't be afraid to be on your own, fire sign. Don't be afraid to be unique. Don't be afraid to be your own individual. Don't be afraid of some of you, this really resonates. Don't be afraid to be like a single baby mom or baby dad. Some of you have like a child, and you could be very afraid to leave the baby father. You have a support system. You have people to help you outside of such a toxic and draining situation. All right, yep, the 5 of Pentacles. This person wants you to believe that you don't have anybody else. What are you going to do if you leave here? You don't know how to handle yourself. You don't know how to be an adult. You don't know how to do anything. Like, somebody is really doubting you. And that's that ties it back to what I was saying in the beginning. You're going to come out on top. But this situation has to happen first. You have to see the true colors of the people around you. You have to learn to separate yourself away from toxic family members and partnerships and friends, and you cannot be afraid to stand on your own for a little while until you align with your soul tribe and the people that deserve to be in your life, and vice versa. All right, so make sure you guys like and comment on this video. Let me know how you feel about it. Make sure you subscribe, and in the description box is all the instructions on getting your personal reading from moi.